We want to apologise for the sound in this video. Unfortunately, we had a problem with the recording, and the voices and the banter that we had between the British people and us was really funny, and we would have loved to have it, but unfortunately we had a technical failure and couldn't use it. One of the things that's quite scary for a sailboat in the Abacos is that the main depth, the depth predominantly is no more than 15 feet. Like 5 meters is the actual depth of the whole area, so navigating around is quite stressful at times. We decided to let Andy and Tanya anchor us. Surely they couldn't do anything wrong in these sorts of conditions, hopefully. And one thing that really did shock us was the British people actually got in and got wet, but no soap. Crikey, mate, crikey! Andy and Tanya brought with them these new masks. I'm not quite sure of the name of them, but the snorkel and the mask are integrated, and it's a full face snorkel. Andy did have a lot of trouble getting it to seal with his growth on his chin, and he found that whilst on the surface they were really, really good, but as soon as he tried to duck dive down, no, he hated them. So I think they've been built for just on top snorkeling and not for duck diving down to have a look at a reef a bit closer. Unfortunately, the reef wasn't as colourful as others that we've seen in our travels, but we still got to see lots of little fish, and we enjoyed seeing the brain corals and all the other different types of corals there. We looked and looked and looked and looked and looked for lobster. Do you think we could find one? No. So we had to do without. Ah well. Unfortunately, there was not a lot of wind for us, so we had to motor. We did have good sails in previous weeks, but this particular day the winds left us. But what it did give us was an opportunity to see the bottom. So we always try to travel on a rising tide whenever possible. This is the entrance into Hopetown. It is very shallow. It's only like 1.6 meters deep, which is like 4.5, 5 feet. So we can only enter it on a rising tide. It's a very difficult entry. You have to turn 90 degrees to the right, then 90 degrees to the left. But once you're inside and find a mooring ball, it's about 12 to 15 feet deep. So all safe there. So where are you going to do this deed?
Oh my goodness. Have you got a machete?
No.
Why have you not got a machete?
Because I'm not in the jungle.
You're an Aussie.
We had a machete in French Guiana. I don't know whether you noticed, but obviously Andy thinks that Tanya is an expendable crew member because he got her to sample it first. Shouldn't he have sampled it first? Come on, Andy.
Good. I had to do that.
You feeling or you?
Real estate, I need to look, see where I'm going to buy my next house.
$3 million for a cottage. $3 million.
Dollars is US.
Yeah.
I don't think we can live here.
I may have to rethink my plans.
As we wandered around Hopetown, you couldn't help but notice how everything was clean and new, and paint is new, gardens are great. And it was because on the 1st of September 2019, poor old Hopetown was one of the areas that was badly decimated by Hurricane Dorian. And it's taken them 4 years to be able to rebuild to the stage that they're at now. So it's actually really lovely to see how they've brought what was essentially a destruction zone back to life, and the community is rallied around and getting things done. Fantastic effort by those on Elbow Key. On our boat, when we have foreign crew, like English people on an Australian registered boat, we actually fly the courtesy flag of that country on our portside shrouds to indicate that we've got an Australian registered boat cruising in the Bahamas waters, which is the courtesy flag on the starboard side, and we have British crew on board, so we fly the British flag. Thanks you British people, we had a great time.
British people?
I know. I wanted to be polite.
I'm British.
I'm British. Thank you, I'm British.
We had a ball.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to be putting this away till next time.
To the bottom of the pack.
Until you become better friends.
Yes.
In joke. Just by way of explanation, a better friend. Andy and Tanya reckon that if a friend rings and you answer the phone straight away, they're a better friend. So if you see somebody ringing and they don't answer the phone, then you're only a friend. You're not a better friend. Oh well. I think we the Salacia crew ended up as better friends. Till next time, guys.
Day to begin.